10 years ago, on August 29th, Hurricane Katrina made landfall in Louisiana. The strongest winds reached 175 miles per hour, making it a Category 5 storm and one of the most powerful hurricanes in history. When it hit New Orleans, many of the city's levees and flood walls broke and submerged 80% of the city. At least 1,800 people were killed and 400,000 forced to leave their homes, permanently for some, and caused more than $108 billion in damage. The city has largely rebuilt since Katrina, but some areas, such as the lower Ninth Ward, have struggled to return to normal. According to local leaders, fewer than half of the 14,000 residents who lived in the lower Ninth Ward have come back since Katrina, many because they could not afford to return. Positive changes have come from the lessons learned after Katrina. New Orleans has a brand new, state-of-the-art, $14 billion flood protection system. 350 miles of hurricane barriers have been strengthened, and massive new floodgates were built using better construction materials and more advanced computer storm modeling. Pumping stations that dewater a flooded city have also been updated. In 2007, Brad Pitt started the Make It Right Foundation to aid in the rebuilding of New Orleans' lower Ninth Ward. More than 350 people are now living in Make It Right homes in part of the neighborhood that was once devastated and deserted. In addition, there is an eco-friendly, solar-powered playground, and residents planted community gardens throughout the neighborhood. However, other needed services and businesses are needed in order to ensure long-term sustainability of the community. The actor, Wendell Pierce, grew up in New Orleans. The neighborhood he grew up in, where his parents still live, was wiped out during the storm. He made a vow to help his parents rebuild their home quickly, and that promise quickly grew into a full-blown effort to help the entire neighborhood he still calls home. He founded the Pontchartrain Park Community Development Corporation, a group committed to building 125 affordable, energy-efficient homes there. In addition, he has started a chain of grocery stores in the Ninth Ward, which is considered a food desert. This means finding affordable and good quality fresh food is very difficult. He wants to support the community rebuilding efforts and even offers a ride home to anyone who spends more than $50. In 2006, the Pets Evacuation and Transportation Act was passed by Congress because there were no official plans to manage people's pets, and emergency shelters would not allow any pets inside. Many people were forced to leave behind their pets, sometimes by gunpoint. The Pets Act mandated that in order to qualify for FEMA funds in the event of a disaster, there had to be a pet evacuation plan in place. 10 years ago, Houston welcomed refugees from New Orleans. Renita Jackson was one of these people. Renita, her daughter, and her then 3-year-old grandson were trapped for 5 days in neck-deep water when the levees broke. They never thought they would make it out alive. According to some estimates, as many as 250,000 escaped to Houston right after Katrina. Former Governor Bill White said that Houston showed how to combine competence and compassion, and that was done at a time when public officials at the federal and other levels fumbled the ball. For his leadership, White later received the John F. Kennedy Presidential Library and Museum's Profile and Courage Award. New Orleans can be proud of the strides made, and Houston can be proud of the compassion and generosity offered in a time of great need.